Hi, my name is Christopher Westfall of the Senior Savings Network. We're licensed in 42 different states. We're a completely independent broker. Today I want to talk about one of our carriers in the marketplace, and that is Aetna, Aetna Life and Health. Aetna's been in the industry actually since 1850. That's amazing. That's a long time ago. And Aetna today is one of the best priced Medicare supplement carriers in the United States. Aetna has a great brand, but they also have different divisions that you probably need to know about. See, if you do a basic Google search for reviews about Aetna, you might find some people who have reviewed it based on their employer-based plan, where people work in the workplace, their under 65 health insurance plan, their Medicare Advantage plan, but you'll find very few reviews about the Medicare supplement, and that's the source of our focus today. The Medicare supplement, you see, is based on the standardized plans of Plan F, Plan G, Plan N that everybody's come to know. And if you look at the Medicare and You guidebook, you'll find a statement in there that says all Medicare supplement plans are standardized. The plans are the same benefits. The only difference is the price that you pay. So we want to look at two things when you're buying a Medicare supplement. First, the price. Is the price competitive compared to its competitors in the marketplace? And secondly, how is their customer service? Ty Wooldridge, who's the president of Aetna's Medicare Supplement Division, takes great pride in the fact that when you call Aetna, you actually receive somebody on the phone in Tennessee, Nashville, Tennessee, where they're headquartered. And sometimes they'll have that southern accent that he says gives the impression that they've got all the time in the world to help you with your particular problem. They don't answer the phone with one of those IVRs. That's press 1 for this, press 2 for that. They believe in customer service, which is very rare in today's world. So when I write somebody with Aetna's Medicare supplement, I know that they're going to have peace of mind knowing that when they do have to call in, and generally it's only for one of two things when they call into Aetna, either change the address where I've moved to or change the billing information because they've changed banks. All the claims are paid electronically, just like with all the Medicare supplement carriers. And if it's approved at Medicare, it's automatically approved at the supplement. So it's a Medicare approved claim basis. So let me tell you how easy it is to get started with Aetna. I mentioned that we sell in 42 different states. We help seniors all across the country. We don't do it in Alaska or Washington, D.C. and some other few states, but here's how it works. We get our clients on a screen share with us, and that's as easy as if you have an email address, you simply receive an email. You receive the email from me, you click on the link that's in there, and suddenly you're on an encrypted, secure communication where you can then sit back, put your feet up, and watch the screen. On the screen, I'll be filling out the Medicare supplement application so you can see everything. And this way, we have zero errors on our applications. You can see me input the street address, your name spelled correctly, exactly as it's found on your Medicare card, which is critical. And then the routing information and the checking information, which is how they do the payment of the premiums through direct deposit. All insurance companies are doing it that way today. But through this secure connection, you can see the application being submitted correctly the first time, and it can take as little as 5 minutes to submit the application. It's very, very simple. I've been in business for 20 years, and I've seen every electronic application done by all the carriers, and I can honestly say, and you get immediate verification that your policy is going to be approved with the policy number. About 7 to 10 days later, you receive the policy in the mail with your ID card, knowing that your coverage will start on the effective date. You can apply for turning 65 up to 6 months in advance of your turning 65 date, which is the beginning of the month in which your birthday is. There's a benefit to doing that. You can lock in today's rate. Now, with all Medicare supplement carriers, they can adjust the rate whenever they feel like it, as long as it's approved with the Department of Insurance and they can justify it actuarially. Companies tend to do this about once per year. But if you're smart about it and you have enough time, you can lock in the rate up to 6 months before your birthday, 6 months before you start on Medicare, and get today's rate locked in. Now, Aetna is one of many companies that locks in your rate on the effective date for 12 months before there's any potential rate adjustment. So that means, let's say it's December is when you're turning 65. We could write the application in June, locking in today's rate for December. So that gives you 6 months of a lock-in rate and then 12 months because they won't raise it for 12 months after it starts. So effectively, you've got 18 months of locked-in coverage where the rate cannot be adjusted. That's terrific. I already told you the e-app is very, very simple. If you don't have a computer, that's fine, but you probably wouldn't be watching this video. But it's okay. If you have a tablet, a cell phone, any of those kind of things, it can work to do the signature online, which is merely just a click. Very, very easy. But they also have a voice signature option too. So if you know someone that wants to take advantage of Aetna, they don't have a computer, we simply three-way call them in, and the automated system just takes their verbal signature that they understand everything. Now, as part of the process, we send you a series of disclosure documents to your email. If you don't have email, we'll put them in the mail to you. These documents include the Guide to Medicare, Buying a Medicare Supplement Coverage, the Outline of Coverage, which is all the rates in your state in one document, the Electronic Delivery of Notices, which explains how electronic signatures work, the HIPAA compliance law, and what's the other one? There's another one in there too. But all these documents are sent to you electronically in your email. You can read over them at your leisure. And because they're legalese documents, sometimes they might help you go to sleep late at night. If you can't take the time to go to sleep, you just read these documents because they're government documents for the most part, and they'll put you right to sleep like a baby. But anyway, the part of the electronic application is step one. We send you those electronic documents. We send it right to your email, and then when we talk to you on the phone, we confirm that you've received those documents. You can read them over at any time. Oh, the other document, blank copy of the application. They want you to see the application before we even start filling it out. Now, don't print that application and send it in because they won't know who to process that contract from, but it's just for your information purposes only. So when you receive that email, we just want you to know what's involved in the process. Second step is we get you on that easy screen share with us simply by receiving an email and clicking on that link. Then you're hands-free until the very end. We fill out the application together. We do it on the phone. We do it on a recorded call so we can protect you and protect us. And then at the end of that process, you simply click the button that says click to apply electronic signature. No mess, no fuss. You don't have to send in a paper through FedEx or U.S. Postal Service or anything. It's done through an electronic encrypted communication where everything's right in front of you in full disclosure. So you see absolutely everything. And again, that process can take as little as 5 minutes. It's very, very easy to do. Now, some agents don't take advantage of the electronic application. I don't know why, but in the old days, up to 40% of applications received by companies like Aetna had errors in them. They were not in good order, as they called it. So those applications had to go back to the agent, back to the client, get initials, get fixed, and all that. Today, with electronic applications, we don't have that problem anymore, especially if you can let us come on the screen in your home and show you the actual application. So everything's right there. Looking at Aetna, let us help you with the application. We're in 42 different states. Chances are we're in your state. We've been in business 20 years, and we support and service our members every year. If we can be of service to you, our phone number is down below here. Aetna is a very strong company with strong customer support. We enjoy our partnership with Aetna. We're independent brokers. We find the best fit for you in your particular zip code, and those things do change about quarterly. So let us shop the market for you, make sure you've got the best value. But our review of Aetna from both our thousands of clients and as an independent brokerage, I can tell you they are a strong, great, stable company. And every year we enjoy seeing Ty Wooldridge at the Medicare Supplement Conference. This last one was in Orlando, where he shared Aetna's commitment to the Medicare marketplace and to the independent broker community, making sure that they don't have one captive exclusive product that no one can access. It's available to independent brokers, which is a great, strong strength for you, the senior, and for us as independent brokers, so we can continue to bring you honest, independent reviews of who might be the best fit for your Medicare needs. So my name is Christopher Westfall. If I can be of any service to you, contact us at seniorsavingsnetwork.org or the phone number found below. Thank you for your time. Have a great day. Bye-bye.